Hello, hello, hello. Just bringing in that Palo positivity, checking my setup on my microphone. Happy Sunday. How is everyone doing this blessed day? I got some good sleep. I had some wild dreams, and my day has been like such a blessing of time. So I thought I'd come on here and hang out because I was giving myself sort of like a self inventory today and thought, there's a really good teaching that I need to talk about from a teacher that I love dearly. And so welcome. We're just gonna have a nice little thank you, Megan. Hi. Perfect. Love the feedback. Really trying here. So yeah, I'm just wanting to share some insights that I just gave myself some inventory the last week, and then I'd love to give us all a blessing for the day because I feel blessed. And yeah, so let me start. For those who are in my group, this beautiful container of the Sacred Heart and Sexual Soul Expressions group, my name is Colleen Comet. I am the facilitator of this up and coming movement to shift you into a sacred heart lifestyle and a sexual soul like being. I myself am definitely identifying as an art, soul, and sexual expression guide and an energy healer of many different modalities. So I'm here to drop some wisdom from my last week and go from there. Yeah, I really love that I've been on this teaching vibe the last few months. It's kept me busy a lot. I've joined a lot of classes. I don't know what COVID's done for y'all, but I've been blessed to learn. And when I moved back here to my hometown in 2018, before all this happened, I made a really conscious choice to do some deep root healing. And I met a really fabulous group of women who came together to work on with the wisdom of artist recovery. And this healer that wrote this beautiful book, her name is Julia Cameron, and she wrote a book in 1992 called The Artist Way. So this is the book. I love this book. It has got so many post-its in it because I've done it twice. I did it with this group of women, and I did it on my own recently through the COVID. And in this book, it's a 12-week writing recovery for artists who, it says it's for recovering and rediscovering your creative self. So it's, blocked artists. And if you're an artist at some point in time, you feel like you start saying, I'm blocked, I'm stuck, I can't create. Super common. So during the winter in 2019, I took this course on with these beautiful women, and it really accelerated my healing journey to follow a more spiritual, artistic path, which has brought me here in this energy healing world and kind of like putting myself out there. And now I'm at the point where, I can identify more with my path as an artist. So I've taken to heart a lot of her teachings, and now that I'm offering my own teachings, hence this video, and well, you'll see in the future all the different kind of things that I like to do, but this is part of it, is recovering as an artist. I really want to glean some of this important process from the book because I've had to check myself this week, as I've had to really stay focused and see through to some of my successes and goals. And who isn't super freaked out about wanting more in your life or, being better or improving things? And like, that's scary. So this book, I remembered this teaching. It's called The Art of Filling the Form. And this is Julia Cameron, her beautiful self. She's really beautiful, by the way. You need to check her out. Like glamour puss, okay? Anyways, she writes about filling the form. And I'm going to read a bit of this section. It's in chapter 8, which is also called Recovering a Sense of Strength. So filling the form. What do I mean by filling the form? I mean taking the next small step instead of skipping ahead to the large one for which you may not yet be prepared. To be very specific, in order to sell a screenplay, you must first write one. In order to write one, you must come up with an idea and then commit it to paper, a page at a time, until you have about 120 pages of script. Filling the form means that you write your daily pages. It means that when obsession strikes, as it will, about how the damn thing is just not good enough, you tell yourself that this is a question for later and turn back to doing what is the next right thing. And that means you write the pages. If you write a screenplay down into daily increments, that small smattering of writing can get done quickly and promptly before the dirty laundry. And it can carry you through the rest of your day guilt-free and less anxious. Most of the time, the next right thing is something small: washing out your paintbrushes, stopping by the art supply store and getting your clay, checking the local paper for a list of acting classes. So 1992. Anyways, as a rule of thumb, it is best to just admit there is always one action that you can take for your creativity daily. This daily action commitment fills the form. All too often, when people look to having a more creative life, they hold an unspoken and often unacknowledged expectation or fear that they will be abandoning life as they know it. I can't be a writer and stay in this marriage. I can't pursue my painting and stay at this dull job. I can't commit to acting and stay in Chicago or Atlanta. I have to go to New York. Block creatives like to think they are looking at changing their whole life in one fell swoop. This form of grandiosity is often its own undoing. By setting the jumps too high and making the price tag too great, the recovering artist sets defeat in motion. Who can concentrate on a first drawing class when he's obsessing about having a divorce to divorce his wife and leave town? Who can turn toe out in modern jazz form when she is busy reading the ads for a new apartment and she will have to break up with the lover to concentrate on her art? Yeah. Creative people are dramatic. I am such a drama queen too. I can be really like scripted here and somewhat staged and put on a show. And I know it's a great theater performance and I can wing almost anything. But I shake in my timbers and I pout and I wiggle my fists and I procrastinate. Yeah. The last month, I've been tasked with a heavy workload. I tasked on myself. And I caught myself in the bad habit of this very stuff, like being expecting too much. And the habit of being afraid to do the work, to fail. It's drama, right? It's so drama because I have literally set myself up to succeed. I have support, I have a plan of action, I have teachers and guidance, and I have a girl that like a woman and she's badass. She like totally, me and her check in once a week just for the sake of knowing, hey, we're coming to check in and just talk about our stuff. Like all of the best tools possible to succeed. And I'm still a drama queen. I'm still complaining, oh, how do I do this? How do I write all this work? How do I get the most out of everything that I'm going to do? How do I get all my clients? Blah, blah, blah. Like, how do I run Sacred Heart Sexual Soul? What am I supposed to do? We put things off. Literally, legitimately, I would do this very same thing. I'll putt around the house. I'll sweep and clean and go outside and do the laundry and go for a bike ride and do all my thing, like do anything on my list that is not creative. And what is it? What is it really? what's the truth here? It's anxiety. It's addiction. Okay. And that's a slippery fish. I know, because when I'm on like a creative spurt, I'll let everything slide for days. I won't even deny my whole desk will be messy. There's seeds and like my cat likes to sharpen her nails on my yoga mats. There's like weird little pink spiral fluffs all over the place and ashes and yeah, bohemian hippie, like all over the place. Dishes will pile up for days. Nothing, nothing will matter. Like, who am I, right? And like, I'm not valuing myself on my domestic consistency at all, but I see these differences in where I feel alive. And it's not anxiety. It's not being addicted to that distraction. So I'm valuing that when I tick away on my keyboard in the last 2 weeks, seeing that I've committed to write every day as instructed by my teacher. And like, I'm not so anxious anymore. And I have well over a dozen pieces now that I was like, yeah, look at this. It's progress, step by step. You're seeing the work done and you're doing the work. You're filling the form. Healing anxiety isn't about creating more distraction to look away from what's bothering you. It's realizing that you're addicted to the drama. And instead, that you choose yourself anyways. I fill the form. I take a small step. I check off my task list. I commit to the writing every day. I even have a post-it right here. This is keeping me committed, accountable, excited. It's not punishment, it's creativity, it's recovery. And I do it. I do my practice no matter what. Becoming this person who I truly am is like literally relearning everything. And I am just showing up. I'm showing up even if I'm talking to my own reflection right now. And I don't mind, because if you want to watch this later on, you're still going to get the blessing. You're still going to receive this message. And I hope that someone is connected to that, because it means a lot for me to heal, because when I heal, everyone heals. When you start healing, everyone around you will start healing. This is how it works. I want us to step into this container as these sacred heartists. Like, you're coming from your heart. You're saying, where am I putting my soul messages into the world to create creation? This is our gifts. And I'll get to the sexy stuff soon enough, okay? I'll just want the sexy stuff. I know that's all it is. I'll get there, and don't you even worry, it's sexy, okay? I just did a nude photo shoot this weekend. That brings me to one other small teaching that my friend Cherise has talked to me about. Same kind of form, filling the well. Sometimes we have to look at procrastination and anxiety of not doing the work, but also to continue to give ourselves inspiration to do the work, right? There's that balance, okay? And I'm at this point now where I'm balancing that. I am giving myself structure to do the work, all the post-its, all the support, all the team, all the time blocks that I make my day for. I'm regulating my day with a calendar, right? And then I go out. Say, I'm going to go for a bike ride. I'm going to go in nature. I'm going to go check out some graffiti. I'm going to do some art. Last weekend, I went and did a photo shoot in nature, nude, very erotic, very intimate. I look beautiful. I'm getting really good at taking pictures too with my camera, so I'm excited. And then what else do I do? I'm still on a roll that same day, and I start doing like some painting. I want to show you these. This is what I did artistically last week. I painted a pair of these really cute mules. They had like all these pearls and rhinestones, like really oversized all over it. Wasn't having that. So I painted, they're not quite done. I want to put a moon on the side with just the clouds. But I painted, you can see that real close. There's this beautiful like constellation dragon. I'm like totally into right now. It's dragons. I wonder why. Filling the well is just as important as filling the form. You have to continue to recycle and creation to create. Anyways, that is my wisdom teaching for the day. And upcoming this week, I have a few more workshops. I'm going to do the vision board hangout Friday evening for a couple hours. I feel like Saturday, maybe people will be out. Friday night, it'll just be a nice little hangout. That'd be great. But yeah, so here's 3 things that I'm talking about right now. 1, you need the question for the contest that I promised that I was hosting. And the question to enter you in is, how do you create daily? Let me know in the comments. I will be so happy to read that. And let's go into a blessing, because that's another thing that I do and I love doing it. And this weekend there is a new training and a whole bunch of new practitioners who are being blessed with the same energy healing modality that I have been given, which is called Tao hands. And Tao hands is a form of energy healing in which I can channel the pure energy of heaven to anyone and everyone who consents. So as long as you say yes right now to this blessing, you will receive as appropriate a blessing for yourself. And I feel like today it's really important to give ourselves like a forgiveness blessing, to say, I forgive me for procrastinating, for putting myself last, for distracting myself, for getting anxious about creating. Because it's okay, it happens to all of us. But we have to come back and say, I love me and I'm going to still do the work anyways, right? So let us get into a nice, comfortable, receptive position. Put your hand on your chest, right above your heart, right on your heart chakra. Take a nice deep breath in. As long as you have consented to this blessing, you shall receive. To all those on the line, all those watching this recording, another deep breath in. Just ground your body into your seat, into wherever you are that is touching this earth, this beautiful Mother Earth that we are on and here to create with, because she is such a creative artist, isn't she? All the beautiful nature that we have surrounding us. Such a blessing. Such a blessing. All right. Dear my Tao hands and Tao treasures, please turn on now. Let us offer a blessing to revitalize and heal our creative flow, our drive to fill our creative desires from our heart, our dearest, deepest heart messages. Let us align to the positive energy, the positive Shenji Qing of our soul's artistic message, and clear any negative blockages that may hinder that expression from coming forth, so we may create our creation and be at our highest creative service to the world. Thank you. Dear the divine, dear Tao source, and dear all our spiritual mothers and fathers, And I'll let you take a few seconds. Please call in who you love and appreciate and know watches over you, helps you, guides you, protects you. Please call them in now into your heart. Good. And thank you to our ancestors, our dearest, dearest ancestors. And thank you to our inner child. We love you, honor you, and deeply appreciate you. We ask for you to align us to our highest creative soul service and to bring forth this alignment now as appropriate to all those on the line with this beautiful blessing. I also ask now that we ask for forgiveness. Please let our ancestors and let us step forward to our highest soul self and ask for forgiveness that we may have hurt, harmed, or troubled anyone or during all lifetimes, because we did not fulfill our creative soul service. We did not fulfill our calling, our tasks, and we hurt ourselves. Please forgive us. We are here to be creative, to create creation. We know better, and we will do better by serving our highest creative service now. I also, in reciprocation, unconditionally forgive those who have hindered my own growth, our own growth, because perhaps they did not fulfill their own creative service. I understand. I forgive you. I love you. Let us free that bond and let us go into our highest creative soul service once and at last. Thank you. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. And repeat, I forgive you. Please forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Take a deep breath in. Say that once more in your heart, truly, deeply. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. And open your heart to receive this blessing now as appropriate. Let us recover our artistic soul service. You will know the blessing is over when you hear me say how, how, how. Blessings begin. Hey, Oh, here we are, here we are. How, how, blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for listening, for joining, for being present with yourself. You are loved. A message came through to be grateful for your art. It is perfect. Which makes me want to go create more art. That's about the right thing to do on a Sunday, if you ask me. And I hope you are really enjoying your Sunday and your day and your life. There's so much to be blessed out there in the world. Find that creative inspiration to remember that you're a creator. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'd like to make a call out that I do love giving blessings. I do love offering the wisdom I've learned, my journey, and it's worked for me. What I've done, connecting through art, through spirit, and again, reinventing myself artistically, sexually, spiritually. It's healed me, and I'm here to heal others now. So if you feel drawn to working with me, I am offering to connect with you, and let's book a call. There's no obligation. We just want to chat. Let's see if I can help you, if you feel open to me doing so. And hey, I'll give you another blessing while we're at it. Okay? So thank you so much. I love you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and stay tuned for some more videos coming up this week. I have a few more in store with this series and a contest to reveal on Friday with a little cute jammy jam sleepover. I'm super stoked. I want you to come. Okay, enough. Goodbye. Love you.